lurking around the corner, not trying to get caught. But Christ is looking at you, yeah, he know your thoughts. I don't need no gun, don't know no red dot. Got my two-edged sword, then your head chopped off. Then your head chopped off. With these scriptures, they gon' rock. With your head chopped off. And all these heathen, they gon' mock. With they head chopped off. And with your head chopped off. With they head chopped off. With they head chopped off. Christ coming with a sword, and your head chopped off. You not trying to serve the Lord, then your head chopped off. Christ coming with a sword, and your head chopped off. You not trying to serve the Lord, then your head chopped off.
Time is it? War time! What time is it? War time! You are an Israelite. From the 12 tribes of Israel. Your daily conversation should be these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Bring it out!
You know who the Israelites of today are? No, you don't, do you? We're the Israelites. We're the Israelites. According to the Bible prophecy. We know who we are. You don't know who you are, though. No, they ain't. Those fake Jews in over there right now, those are not real Israelites. Give me Revelations 2 and 9. Revelations 2 verse 9. Revelations 2 and 9.
The Romans came from Esau.
Came from who?
Esau.
Who?
Esau.
Esau is the forefather of the so-called white race. And God said he hated them.
Of those days.
God said he hated them. Why are you so angry?
Why am I?
Why are you so mad? Aren't you supposed to be a Christian? Doesn't Christ teach with peace and love?
No.
Peace and love. Calm down, Christian.
It's a lie.
Oh.
All praise.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I'll give you the mic.
Jesus is not love.
No. Say it again.
I said what they believe is Christianity
is a what?
Is a lie.
Damn. Hey, give me Psalm 64. Right now, give me Psalm 64. You know I want their own tongue fall against them. Psalm 64.
Hey, brother.
Not all who believe on me shall be saved. I'm the will of my Father.
Chapter 64.
If I would come, they would have no sin. But now that they've seen and believed, they have no excuse.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
See? The so-called white man, the creator of Christianity, their tongues are falling on themselves. He just came out here and said the truth. Christianity is a lie. Christianity is a lie. It teaches that everybody can be saved. That is not true.
Right.
I got a question.
Okay, you got a question. What's your question?
Yeah, do you speak for Native American Indians? I'm Native American Indian.
No, they believe that only black people are God's people.
In the late 1800s, there was something called the Dawes Rolls, which was basically a census that made records of people's ethnic backgrounds in order to determine which Native American tribes would get certain land allotments and other benefits. After slavery, many black people were associated with some of these tribes by bloodline, through marriage, through adoption, and even servitude. And because they were associated with these tribes, many black people were entitled to some of these benefits. The government did not want blacks to get these benefits, so they created a separate freedmen's list specifically for black people. They also started to list any full-blooded Native American who had African features as black because they didn't want them getting those benefits either. At the same time, they allowed white citizens to come in and pay money under the table to be listed as part Native American.
1895 and 1896, when a lot of the whites found out the benefits that these blacks are going to be entitled to, a lot of whites went to the Dawes Commission and say, look, why don't you put my name on there? They said, but you're not an Indian. So that's what they said, well, I'll give you $5. So then the rule got around, the policy got around that for $5, that a white could put his name on the Dawes rolls and be called himself an Indian and be entitled to all these benefits, and all their children could be entitled to all these benefits forever. And so that became known as what's called a $5 Indian. And so if you go around now and check most of the Indians, the so-called Indians in America, about 90% of them are not even Indians. Those are just whites now who are passing as Indians. But they're getting all the benefits, and they're not paying any taxes, getting free college education. They put up a little reservation on the land that they don't live on. They have another home off, and get all kind of benefits.
Black is a color that we're not. None of us are black here. We're all brown-skinned people. So what are you talking about? We're all brown-skinned people. Give me Luke chapter 1, verse 68. Luke verse 68. DNA don't tell you who you are. DNA's garbage. They'll tell you that themselves. Go look on CNN. They'll tell you that DNA is a hoax. They did a whole hour and a half sit down with a man that let you know that DNA's a hoax. It's garbage. Read.
You speak
Luke
American
chapter
Indian.
1 and verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. Who? Of Israel.
The Lord God of who?
Of Israel.
In the New Testament, the Israelites always knew that God was their God.
Right. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
What people?
His people.
He visited us through Jesus the Christ and redeemed his people, the
That's
Israelites.
right.
American Indian.
And has raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
He raised up a horn of salvation for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. In the house of his servant David.
Right.
From the tribe of Judah.
Bring it up.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
As he spake by the mouth of the prophets.
That's how
You
you
had
are.
Ezekiel, you had
The
Jeremiah,
louder
you had Isaiah, you had Amos,
right
you had
you
all the
are.
prophets of old who spoke of this salvation
louder
of the
you
nation of
are.
Israel. We don't care if
The
you
more
find out
right you
Indian.
are. The louder you
Which
are.
have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
Which we say from who?
From our enemies.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. Let's see what the enemies of the Israelites. Let's read prophecy that Moses gave our forefathers. We're going to show you who your enemy is today, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You don't learn today. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ship. The word Egypt is synonymous with the word bondage or slavery. The Lord God said he sent the Israelites into slavery on ships. Who does that happen to? That happened to you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're one in the slavery on ships. Your family are one in the slavery on ships.
There's things that say
By
that
the
slavery
word
was
of
brought
God
upon
spake
people
unto thee,
because they worship
thou
false gods in their
shalt fear
homelands.
no more again.
Africans,
Amen.
people
You
worship
shall
sun
be
gods
saved.
and make voodoo
And
dolls.
to
and
your
shit.
enemies.
He said, once you got sold into slavery on ships, when you got those ships, you'll be sold to your enemies.
Right.
Your
God did
enemy,
that.
blacks and
Not
Hispanics.
the white man.
That's
God
the
sent
white
that
man.
upon you.
That's your enemy. He raped your woman. He forced your grandfathers into slavery. What do you mean?
God
It's
said,
history.
I will
It's
send that
documented.
upon you.
Give me it.
God
Right.
said,
For all
I will
sins.
send
For all
it.
sins. You're still our enemy, according to God. He said he was going to send our enemies against us.
Right.
He said, you guys will do this. No, he didn't. Read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into
So you guys
Egypt
really
with
believe that
ship.
God said all white men are the
What?
What ship?
How did your forefathers get to the country, brother?
Really? You preach the white
How did
devil
our forefathers
gospel.
get to the
You guys
country?
preach the white devil
You know
gospel.
the devil the Bible speaks of. The word devil means to deceive, and that's all you've done on this earth, is deceive the people.
How about-
You guys call Arabs terrorists. You're the biggest terrorists on the face of this
I don't call
planet.
white
You
terrorists
guys are
terrorists.
rapists, robbers, and murderers.
Okay.
It's all throughout your history.
What is black
All
hip
throughout
hop?
your history.
What is African American hip hop?
It's
Evil,
destructive.
sex,
It's
drugs,
destructive.
murder.
It's
You destroy
destructive.
your own
Your
culture.
It's destructive.
did that. Y'all
Right.
started that.
Right.
Jewish-owned
Right.
hip-hop companies,
Right.
corporations.
Now,
Bring it
y'all
up.
Y'all started that.
We don't
Y'all
push
started
you.
that.
Come on.
Yup.
No, hold there right there. Read.
Yup. We had to pull over, man.
And the Lord shall bring thee into it.
Bro, how did your forefathers get to America?
Seeds and plant off
My
our
brothers, I'm talking to you guys real quick. How did our forefathers get to America?
Hey, y'all all going to hell, man.
Yeah, no. You're going to change.
Right.
You're going to change.
Right.
You're going to change. You're going to change. Change.
White devil, all white.
You're not white at all. And let the drugs go, brother. Your jaw won't stop moving.
Bring it
How did our
up.
forefathers get to this country?
Right.
In those days, they will raise
Yeah.
for among themselves false prophets to teach
That's
them
what the
things
Bible
that
says
are
Christ is
pleasing
like.
to their own
We did have
ears.
some people here. But how did our forefathers get to slavery, brother?
Who you hate?
Slave ships, right?
Who do you hate?
I don't hate nobody. I just love my people more than everybody else.
That's right.
So,
Why are your people destroying the fucking whole world?
so
You have
we got
people
our slave ships,
gang
right?
banging in
We got
Africa,
our slave ships.
twerking in
You're not
Africa.
African. And you're not white.
White's got
White is an ideology created by the European, aka the Edomites.
Okay, so how do you
It's a
know I'm a
mind
Roman?
state. It's a prideful
How
mind
do
state
you
to
know
say
I'm
you're
a
white.
Roman?
My
Bring
name's
it
Mark.
out.
I'm not
The
related.
they come from Europe. You descend from Europe. Your descendants are descendants of Esau.
White's got
Edomites.
Dr. Martin
So
Luther
we got
King.
here on slave ships, right, bro?
White's
We
got
all
picture
started
of
on
Alright.
one
Martin Luther King
continent.
like
When we got
all
off those slave ships, what happened?
Ain't no choice but to
I mean,
become
we're
slaves.
castrized, raped, and murdered.
Right, and we were sold, right?
So easy.
To who?
But why?
The master.
Why?
What are they? Our friends or our enemies?
Because you were worshiping false
Did you know
gods
that was in
and
the Bible?
God
Did you know
sent
that was
us
written in the
to
Bible?
persecute
Read.
you.
As a modern day.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Hey, bro.
Hey, everything he's saying, is true.
Yeah, but he also said God sent that upon you.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring me into Egypt again with ships. So you know any history about the Bible? How Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt? He said we will go back in Egypt again with ships. Egypt, yeah, exactly. Spiritual Egypt.
Our captivity
Right here. So you know you're Israel.
Yeah.
You know you're Israel?
Yeah, we know that.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. All praise. We got some brothers out here that know what they are. All praise to the Most High. All you got to do the rundown, right?
Bring it out.
So right now we're gonna now you know you're Israel. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
I grew up Christian. At the same time, I grew up like something don't seem right.
No, I don't believe in.
I heard you say something, bro. So we're gonna deal with something real quick. Give me Romans chapter 1 verse 16.
But the thing is when I came, I sat down.
Give me 1 Corinthians 11.
Explain to me what they were trying to teach, and that's how I know I feel that they're ungodly. Is because
Oh no, we're feeling the Holy Ghost.
Ungodly is white guilt.
Read.
That's what it is.
The book of 1 Corinthians. Brother, listen to this law real quick. Brother, listen to this law real quick.
That's what it is.
Bro, what's your name?
DeAndre.
DeAndre? I'm Mattathias. What's your name, bro?
Zarel, man.
Zarel? All right.
color don't exist.
I'm Mattathias. Read.
1 Corinthians 11 verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Even if a white man.
So it says every man praying or prophesying and having his head covered dishonoreth his head. Who's our head? It's Christ, right?
So how
All right. So what does that mean? If any man praying or prophesying having his head covered dishonoreth his head. I'm gonna give you the sentence real quick. Prophesying is, remember this book, Bible is the book of prophecy, right? So prophesying is reading the Bible or teaching the Bible or hearing it read. So if you're hearing the Bible read as a man or reading it or praying, you're not supposed to have your head covered. You get what I'm saying? So I'm bringing that out because I'm bringing out the Bible. I don't want you to be in the midst of sin. You get what I'm saying? So you're supposed to move your hat as the Bible's coming out.
What area?
All right? As we read scripture. So, yeah, I know. So, yeah. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. So I heard you make a statement, right? Watch this, because we gotta get the understanding of the Bible. Watch, because I know there's some camps out there that teach that all nations are going to get saved, but all nations aren't going to get saved.
It depends on if you
I'm not talking to you. You're not my people. I don't even want to talk to you no more. Now that my people walked up, I'm done blasting.
That's right.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 16. But I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. We're not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Christ taught repentance for the 12.
Right.
You can't return or repent from something you were given. You were given God's laws, not all nations. You never read in the Bible where God gave his statutes and commandments to another nation. That's a heresy. Read. For it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. Listen,
there's a difference.
Listen, bro.
Well,
the Jewish,
some of the Jews were
the Jewish are white, so-called white.
Are you telling me not?
We're not going to teach you guys though. We're going to show you something. Can I hear you say something about to the Jews first, right? Read that last part.
Read it.
Not one person in one of the 12 tribes.
He's not reading y'all.
For it is the power. For it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. Now look, Christians say, see, everybody can be saved. First of all, Greek is a specific people. So if it was talking about the literal Greeks, that would only talk about the Jews and the Greeks. But we're going to get the understanding of that, because when you read the Bible and don't have the King James 1611, you don't got the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
So now you
know why?
Now you'll never know what the Bible's talking about, because it goes from the Babylonian captivity, it jumps straight into Roman, but you always hear about the Greeks. So look, the Greeks had us in captivity too. So that's going to explain this verse. Give me that real quick.
Okay, why? Look where you at.
Give me that. Yeah, 66. We're going to get straight to the point. So there was Jews at the time calling themselves Greeks, because that's the captivity they grew up in. And there was a law set against us. We're going to read it. We're going to read it in the history. Come on.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6, verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
Bro,
To be disrespectful and not allow another person God wants all believers to listen to all people's opinions and decipher for themselves what the truth is.
Not at all.
Because there's 15 million different religions. Who is to know the truth unless they decipher from themselves, depending on what the Bible.
The book of 2 Maccabees,
Jew or Greek.
chapter 6, verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts,
This was under the Greek captivity.
or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
They made it illegal for us to call ourselves by what we were.
Right.
Now let's see what happened if we did. Read verse 9.
Verse 9. And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles.
That's why there was in the New Testament, there was people being called Gentiles. There was Israelites being called Gentiles because of the customs that they grew up in. Just like today. Before we found we was Israel, who we were living like? The Gentiles, right?
Right.
So we were Gentiles in the mind.
Right.
Right. But we were Gentiles in God's eyes until we repented.
In the mind.
Right. Until we repented and came back to our true nationality. So that was all that was talked about in the whole New Testament when it was talking about the Gentiles, the Jews, the uncircumcision, with those Israelites that were raised up outside of the laws, and the northern kingdom that was cut off at a point by God.
You guys are really brave right now.
Oh yeah, we speak boldly. Read.
Hell yeah.
And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death. Then
Wait, what?
should be put to death.
It said if we didn't want to conform ourselves to their ways, we got put to death. Isn't that what happened to us in slavery also?
That's
Our
right.
history always repeats itself.
Bring it out.
If we don't want to conform ourselves to them, we got put to death during slavery. If you didn't accept right Jesus as a slave, they put you to death.
Right.
If you tried to teach Christ was a black man as a slave, you got put to death.
Right.
That's what they did. They have a bloody, murderous, rapist-filled history, and they still doing it. Read, get Malachi. I mean, Zechariah 11:4. It's still happening to this day. Watch this. Bible prophecy coming out. This is what Christ was teaching his people.
Bring it out.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of slaughter.
Why does the Bible call you blacks and Hispanics in the Native Americans the flock of the slaughter? Because you guys were slaughtered at astronomical rates. Over 400 million of our people, almost a half a billion people of our people got killed. Over 200, I don't care.
No, he got.
I'm not here.
I think it's important.
Zechariah chapter 11
Hold on. Finish.
chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus said the Lord my God.
Sanja, all praises. We're reading Bible prophecy right now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them.
Who possessed us? The so-called white man, right? Don't be afraid to say it, sis. You out here with your brothers. The white man did it.
Whose possessors slay them.
They stayed killing us all through slavery, the Reconstruction period. No, it's not. It's not. Read.
We're still in captivity.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves.
We're going to make it relevant to today. Watch what the Bible says. Read.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Wow. That's still going on. The white cops are getting off every time they kill a black man.
That's right.
The Ku Klux Klan still hasn't got hit up by COINTELPRO.
Bring it out.
They don't give a damn about us. They will not shut down racist organizations like the Skinheads, which I'm sure he is. They won't do it.
ISIS is America. ISIS started
They
us.
started them.
America.
They fund them.
That's y'all.
That's your forefathers. Yes. Read.
You think you're telling us the truth?
Bring
it out.
ISIS was created
And hold themselves not guilty.
So-called white man has been killing you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. They haven't paid for their crimes.
Bring it out.
The Most High God said there's going to be a just recompense in the earth.
Bring it out.
Revelation 17:10. We're going to read about it. Because this word burns them up to their spirit. Because it ain't for them. God is the God of Israel. That is you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's time for you to wake up and repent. Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 10.
We don't get no more New Testament than Revelations.
Right.
This is the black Messiah speaking. Come on.
Bring it out.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right.
Who blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans into captivity? Who put you on cargo slave ships? Who dehumanized you? Your enemy.
Bring it out.
White man.
Right.
The Bible says he's going into chains.
Bring it out.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Who killed with the sword? The white man did. They did that thing.
Jeez.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. They did that. Chattel slavery. They did that.
Jeez.
COINTELPRO patience we have. We're going to wait for that recompense to come.
Bring it out!
You will always have to pay for a crime. Give me Exodus 21:6. You got to pay for your crimes. You sin against God. You sin against God's people.
don't know what this is yet. This is the new religion of white devil hate.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man,
He that stealeth a man, like they stole you,
And that
and selleth him,
do what?
and selleth him,
Do what?
and selleth him.
You were stolen, you blacks and Hispanics, and you were sold.
People
Who
are
found in his hand,
I wouldn't be
he
surprised.
shall surely be put
brainwashed to
to
kill
death.
white people in the
The
street.
Bible says a man that steals a man and sells him, he should be put to death. That's what's coming. Reconstruction is coming. Reconstruction is coming. Just repent.
That was a long time ago.
Sister,
That's a long time ago.
do you see yourself on this side?
Bye.
40
Bye.
acres. We set you free, you got 40 acres, and you run around killing your own
He
people.
said that was a long time ago.
Go
That was a
ahead.
long
The black man has never received this 40 acres of mule.
Hey, one point.
Give me Revelation, Isaiah 14:1.
You ain't saying nothing.
I'm gonna show you something. Hey, brothers, real quick.
I don't
Hey, I don't want no damn 40 acres of
God
mule.
don't hate
They
people
never
based
gave
on
it to
their
us.
skin color. He hates them based on their
And the
actions.
nation.
On
He
their actions.
hated the nation of
Based on
Esau.
their actions.
He hates Esau.
Bring it.
That's who you descend from. You're the so-called devil the Bible speaks of.
out.
Read.
Really?
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. And the so-called white man said, he gave us 40 acres in a mule. That never happened. But it's your God says he's going to give you blacks and Hispanics. Because the land was created for our sakes. Come
Bring it
on.
out.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. The Bible says the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on. And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them. God said he'll set us in our own land himself. Those fake Jews in Jerusalem were put there by the League of Nations in 1948.
Bring it out.
God didn't put them there. Read. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. You guys listen to this prophecy coming out? Because he's talking about 40 acres in a mule, and I'm talking about getting the world.
That's right.
Start from the top, sister. Listen.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob
Stand up for
and will yet choose Israel. Why does it say he will yet choose Israel? Because he gave us all his laws and we sinned against him.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.